All right, here we go. A little quick wrestling video for you guys. So, this whole thing with WrestleMania 40 and Cody winning the belt was absolutely spectacular, emotional. I mean, you could hear the emotion in Samantha Irvin's voice. You know, by the way, she's incredible, just phenomenal ring announcer. Maybe one of the best I've ever had. Exceptional talent. Just to bring that emotion into her call. But the point of this call is, or this video, I should say, here on YouTube. So Cody won the belt. I mean, especially after all the fans waited last year after he got ripped off by Roman Reigns at 39 in SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Which, by the way, if you look up on Google Earth, it's a pretty epic stadium. I've never been there. I've been to Southern California. I spent like 15 years there every summer. Every Christmas. So I spent a lot of time in the Inglewood, Southern California area for 15 years. That stadium wasn't up though. Anyways, point being, so Cody won the belt. You know, he finished his story and all this. But I'm sitting here and I'm watching WWE rivalries and Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair. It's good shit on Peacock if you're bored at night, whatever, you know, just chilling. It's good stuff on Peacock, WWE rivalries. Now, WWE, they played it out as, that's the title that Dusty Rhodes never won, that Cody won. That's the title that Dusty never won. Dusty won a lot of big titles, a lot of big matches. I just watched the match where he did Starrcade 85, The Gathering, you know, in front of what, like 20,000 people in Greensboro, drew like a $300,000 house, you know, and I think 85 Starrcade was in Atlanta. $300,000 in Atlanta in 1985. Think about the 1985 dollar. 300,000 was equivalent to about what you saw at WrestleMania this year, really. If you don't understand the dollar value, go on Google and type in what $300,000 meant in 1985. It was a lot of money. A lot of people got rich in the Crockett organization. A lot of people got rich. They were on yachts. They were on private jets. They were flying out to shows in Las Vegas, you know, Los Angeles, Oakland, San Francisco. I mean, the Crockett organization in the mid-'80s, they were flying high. And so anyways, so I'm rambling here, and I'll keep going. But so Flair and Rhodes, you know, Dusty Rhodes, they wrestled at The Gathering at 85. By the way, it's a very expensive VHS tape on eBay. That was a big crowd. They wrestled what else did they wrestle? They wrestled the $1 Million Challenge in 1984. Huge. They wrestled at the Great American Bash 86. And so WWE, they play it off like, oh, well, Dusty never won the WWE belt. He wrestled at the Great American Bash in 1986. July 22nd, 1986, versus Ric Flair for the world title in one of the biggest matches you could ever imagine. Dusty had been there and done that. And it's just crazy if you think about finishing the story. Cody's dad had been there. That crowd was huge. They were responsive. Wrestling was on fire in the mid-'80s. Everybody caught on to the WWF. In about 84, 85. WWF became the favorite. I mean, you had Rowdy Piper and Hulk Hogan and MTV. Everybody was watching that. But on the other side of the country where WWF wasn't going, Atlanta, North Carolina, those places, I mean, NWA, Crockett Promotions was just as big. They were literally on fire, and they were drawing huge crowds in the South. Yeah, you had Jerry Lawler over there in Memphis. They were drawing huge cards at the Mid-South Coliseum every Monday night as well on that side of the country. But, man, the Crockett Promotions in North Carolina, Atlanta, they were drawing. Dusty had been there, done that. Dusty had finished the story nearly 40 years before Cody finished it. I mean, it's pretty incredible. There is life outside the WWF. There is wrestling. There is stuff that has happened outside the WWF. And for Dusty to win the belt at Great American Bash 86, huge. Good stuff. Little wrestling lesson for you.